Good morning, everybody. Taylor Abbott here with Alpha Graphics West Ave. We're implementing something new today. It's going to be Friday Challenge number 1, the first ever, the inaugural. Marcus Beverly, this one's for you, so get ready when you come in today. Going on, everybody. It's another Friday, San Antonio, Alpha Graphics West Ave, the Dirty Kitchen. And Friday, of course, everybody's waiting for the weekend, counting down the minutes. But like I always say, this is your day to get ahead. So go ahead, click the link here on this video at Alpha Graphics West Ave. Go ahead and toss us a follow and watch that story today. Let me know what you think of the Friday challenge. And just tune in. We're going to be documenting it all along the way. So go ahead, click the link, and keep an eye on the AG Friday challenge.
All right, how y'all doing on this lovely Friday morning here in the Dirty Kitchen? This quote is hot. I literally just put it on the board. So this one comes from Patrick Bet-David. This says, hard work gets you in the arena, but the right network helps you buy the arena. So you've heard the old saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You can do all the hard work you can out there, but sometimes you have to know the right people to get you in the right position, to get you the things that you really want. So I saw that quote the other day that he posted on his Instagram account. He puts out very, very good information. Check him out, Patrick Bet-David. But that's the quote that I'm going to leave you with today on Friday. You have a good day and continue watching us in the Dirty Kitchen.
Wow, that's a pretty powerful quote. So actually, also what we're going to do today is implement the first ever Friday challenge. So that's coming soon. Stay tuned and follow it along as it happens throughout the day. Thanks for watching as always. Checking out for now in the Dirty Kitchen.
Yes, I saw that. You had
called out.
Yeah, you caught me out in the middle of the swing of things. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
I was waiting. Let's see how long it takes you to see it. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna do this
Friday challenge.
I'll let you guys see that for YouTube, and it's called a challenge because it's gonna be challenging. So we'll see if Marcus is up to the task.
Well, I'm closing the deal, sir. Bagging and tagging. Go ahead and put the numbers on the board. I'm ready. I'm hungry. It's Friday. You know, I just got those new LeBrons yesterday, so I gotta pay for them somehow, right? You know what I mean?
Didn't even know that. Got a little more incentive for the day.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna start it out with our daily sales meeting, and then we're gonna get into the Friday challenge and see how it goes and document it along the way. So thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna cut this one off and restart it. Okay, here we are back at sales meeting number 23.
It's a good number.
Number 23. We got the new shoes. Tell them what you bought yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday the new LeBrons came out. If you don't know, I am a huge LeBron fan. So wherever he is at, I will be supporting. Even though we are here in San Antonio. If you know anything about basketball, San Antonio and the Lakers had a long-standing rivalry back in the Kobe Bryant, Phil Jackson era with the San Antonio Spurs, but I don't get too involved in that because I'm a LeBron fan. So I just got his new shoes, so I'm gonna have to pay for them somehow. So
cool.
I'm gonna go on this sales meeting a little later.
So like I said, today's gonna be the very first ever Friday challenge, and because I came up with it, I get to present the first challenge. But next week, you got to come up with something, so you'll have to think about that while you're doing this today.
Generate a hot lead.
Yes. Well, it doesn't have to. We'll work on this. This is just number 1.
Send the big dog on it.
That's right. Well, so here's
shouts out to the Cleveland Browns getting their first win in like 2 years.
Yes, we have to put something about that on Twitter because another new thing. We're doing lots of new stuff today. We're gonna do 2 Instagram direct messages before we leave for the day. Another thing I learned is that if you want to get big on Twitter, you have to do something in regards to the trending hashtags.
Okay.
So Baker Mayfield's a trending hashtag this morning, so maybe we can craft a
He balled out last night. I don't know if you watched the game.
I read about it. So we can create some sort of an Alpha Graphics video including that so we can get it on the hashtag and maybe get some eyes on it. So we'll have to think about that too. But so today's sales meeting is titled Life is Growth. Life is Growth. So when you're achieving your goals, I kind of wrote this morning while I was thinking about this, but when you achieve your goals, you're happy. But whenever you do achieve your goal, what do you normally do once you have achieved the goal?
Well, you celebrate.
You celebrate, but then after the celebration's over,
you go back to work.
And you usually raise the bar and go for more the next time around, right? So I mean that's if you have an achievement type mindset like we do.
Mm-hmm.
Some other people might not be the same way, but for us, I think we usually get it. We're happy, but then we always want more after that.
Right back.
So,
back to work.
So a Tony Robbins quote is "Life is growth." So he says, in order to stay motivated and to stay driven and to continue getting to the next level, you always have to be trying to go for growth. So that's going to help you stay elevated. It's going to help keep you driven, keep you in that positive mood. And the bonus of trying to go after your goals is you don't only achieve your dreams, but you build your character in the process. Because in order to get that goal, you have to become a better person in the process to achieve it, right? So it's a double feature. You get two good things. So the cool thing about changing the game is once you break that barrier, then the new levels open themselves up and present themselves to you. The new doors are there. And so I know you've heard this a lot of times because you're a Les Brown fan, but before April 1954, the common belief was that no man or human could physically run the 4-minute mile. It just wasn't physically capable. It had been tried for centuries, not done, until Roger Bannister arrived on the scene. So Roger came in and broke the 4-minute mile, and since that day, over 20,000 people have completed the challenge, including high school kids. So before Roger Bannister, nobody thought it was even possible. One guy comes in, changed the game. All of a sudden, people are doing it all over the place. So what changed? So Les says that the people that did it after him knew that it had been done before. So they had that new belief that the goal on the barrier had been broken and it was possible for them too. So once you break that goal and you set those new goals, you go for bigger things because you know that it's possible because you broke the first barrier. So in the words of Les Brown, if someone else has done it before us, it's possible. It's possible, right? So other print companies in the Alpha Graphics network alone are doing multi-millions a year. We can do that too. They've done it before us, so there's no reason we can't follow up and do it as well. So it is possible. So if we do the same thing every day though, is what I was thinking, we just build up our reps, which is cool, we're toning the muscle, but we aren't going to be tearing the muscle and we're not going to be building mass. So we can come in here and do the same thing every day, which is good. We're improving, we're learning, but we're more just toning our sales game. So I think what we want to do today, why I wanted to mix it up, is we want to start working on our gains, our sales gains. So we're going to tear the muscle today, do something new, present a challenge. We're going to lift a little heavier weight than we're used to, and instead of just toning the muscle and getting little by little better, we're going to try and do something big today. So with that being said, I'm implementing the Friday challenge number 1. This week, I'm going to set the challenge for you, and next week, you're going to do the same for me. So we're going to use Friday, as we always do, to dominate the market. And like I like to say, while everybody is counting the minutes till the weekend, we're pushing hard, creating, growing, and winning. So that's going to be our mindset for our Fridays, and we're going to implement this Friday challenge to give us a little bit of a boost to make sure that we do that. So today's Friday challenge is going to be an opportunity for a sale, a chance to get a new client, learn some social media growth for yourself and for your other business, your other social media. We're going to work on your digital skills. You're going to learn the basics of making a video that you can also implement with your company. So are you up to the challenge?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Born ready.
Let's go. So we're going to cut it off here. Friday challenge is on the way. Marcus is going to document this live, and we're going to kind of make this all into one big movie after everything's said and done. So this is just part 1 of many. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you as we go along. Okay, so we're back at the Friday challenge here, checking in on our little prep meeting, and Marcus has a new tip from his book, The E-Myth. So tell me what you just told me, and we're going to start trying to implement this here this week.
All right, so
and next week.
All right, so there's 2 tips that are recurring in the book, The E-Myth, that I'm reading by Michael Gerber, and one of them is that you have a 60% chance of closing a sale if you're wearing a blue suit. Now, I don't know why that is. It's just you have a 60% chance of closing a sale wearing a blue suit. And then another one is it's a small number and it's very odd, but a 16% chance of closing a sale is that if you have a customer come in and instead of saying, "How may I help you?" you ask them, "Have you been here before?"
So I was just thinking about that. So if you have a service-based business with a storefront like ours where you have walk-in traffic, I always say, "Hey, this is Taylor. Welcome to Alpha Graphics. How can I help you?" But I like that because now if we say, "Have you been here before?" They're either going to say no, and then we can go into the more of the showing them what they can do with us, how we can help them. And if they say, yes, I have, then we know that we can kind of help them get what they've already got with us before and see if there's a chance for an upsell at the same time. So we're going to start trying that this week. We're going to say, hey, this is Taylor, welcome to Alpha Graphics. Have you been here before? And then we're going to see how that works for us and see if it does indeed give us a 16% better ratio of closing the sale. So we just thought we'd drop that little wisdom on you, and that's from what book?
That is E-Myth by Michael Gerber.
All right, check that out and try this and let us know if it works for you. Leave a comment below. Thanks. Okay, so we're gonna do a little pre-sales role play thing here. So we're thinking about our client that Marcus is on his way over to this morning. They are currently unhappy with their current printer just because they said it's getting a little too expensive. So we're not sure if that's because their current folks have been raising the prices on them, or it's just always been too expensive. We're gonna try and do some fact finding and figure that out. But the point of this role play is I'm gonna be the client that Marcus is going to see, and he's gonna kind of just talk through this one with me, and basically I'm gonna let him know that I'm unhappy with the current pricing I'm getting from my printer, and how can he help me with Alpha Graphics. So we're gonna start off here by I'll have you ask me what I'm unhappy with currently and how you can help.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. So we're in the meeting.
All right.
You're walking in. You say, I know you talked to Taylor yesterday, and he mentioned you're unhappy with your current printer. Maybe can you tell me why? Something like that.
All right. How you doing? My name is Marcus.
Hey, Marcus. Nice to meet you. I'm Leon.
Leon, nice to meet you, Leon. I know you spoke to Taylor yesterday.
Wait, Taylor, what company were you with?
With Alpha Graphics.
Oh, yeah, we talked about some cards.
Yes, sir.
And, yeah, we're needing new cards.
Okay.
And you were going to have some samples or something maybe for me?
Absolutely. I do have some samples for you. From what Taylor told me, that you currently have a printer right now, but you're dissatisfied with the pricing.
Yeah, it seems like every time we make an order, it's creeping up a couple dollars. So it's kind of gotten to the point where we're thinking that we just want to get something a little more consistent and a price that is kind of working within our budget right now. It's starting to get out of the budget.
Okay. Quick question. How many employees do you actually have here?
Well, we have 4.
Four employees?
It's a smaller office, but it's myself, my partner, and then we've got 2 other people that work with us.
Okay. Well, I just want to throw this out there that when it comes to printing, we can offer a discounted price for a group order.
Oh.
So anything that you want to order for yourself, if you want to knock down those costs, if you want to order for the entire center to have a more uniform look, that could also help you with your savings as well too.
Okay.
Taylor.
What?
I'm sorry about you. The
That's
lady
good.
on the line is the one that's saying that she doesn't know the thing that's locked. She sent you something and it's locked, and I don't know what to tell her.
Well, we're in a meeting.
Oh.
So take a message and I'll call her back and get a little more detail. I don't know what you're referring to.
You know, the one that Ashley said we couldn't get into it because it was locked.
Oh, I'll call her back.
She said you
Yeah.
sent her an email yesterday.
Tell her I'll call her back in a
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
Get her number.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Thanks. Okay, so group discount. Okay, so what happens if I order after just one at a time going forward after this first order?
One at a time after the first order?
Yeah, if I just need one set for one person in the future. So you're gonna say, well, it'll just be our regular price, but anytime you can order 2 or more, we can work in that.
Okay. Regular price, and then anytime it's 2 or more, we'll offer that.
Now the only other thing I'm thinking is you might not want to just offer a discount unless he asks for one, because if we don't need to give him a discount. If he's kind of seeming uncertain, I just don't want to offer it just without having to. As if you can do 4 cards for regular price, that'd be better for you. So don't just offer it
Okay.
unless you feel like you might need to give him some incentive, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so well, what did you bring for me today? I know I asked to see some samples. What did you bring?
Well, I have, as far as we do have, brought 2 of our premium cards right now that I think you might like.
Okay.
So this is our 3X. It's a very popular card right now.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's nice. I wonder. I'm a little worried about, like I said, our budget. What else do you have? I know I asked Taylor for some other options. What else do you have there?
Yes, this would be a step under.
Okay.
Would be our 16-point silk laminate with spot UV.
Okay. Well, here's what I have right now. What kind of card is this?
So this is gonna be is it 12?
That's just our regular everyday 14-point UV coated, which I'm guessing we're probably gonna have something similar to that, or something like our, or maybe something like this on a little nicer paper without the UV coating, which is just our standard card with a little nicer stock.
Okay.
But those would both be basic. Anything if they have silk laminate is going to be medium to higher end.
Okay.
And then I'd call these like ultra high end. So I'm guessing they're going to have something like that.
Okay.
So those are going to be our standard cards. But we can work a deal with them to help them with the budget. And like you said, that might be a good time to bring in the group discount if they're looking for budgetary reasons.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say he says, well, you know, I think I just want to keep it closer to what we've got.
Okay.
So I don't know, then you say maybe have you seen enough to make a decision right now?
Okay.
So I'll say, oh, well, you know, I like what I have. These are cool, but I don't think my partner's going to go for these. So what can you do for us on something that you like what I've already got?
Well, we do have the standard for you. That I was just showing you some capabilities that if you ever wanted to upgrade,
Okay.
we have something like that for you. But doing something standard like this is definitely one of our specialties.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking maybe I should talk to my partner before I make any decisions today.
Well, what would something that you're
Sorry, just one quick second.
Yes.
That sign, you need to laminate it? The 12436?
No, it's just for the one day. So
Okay,
we
so
probably
one
don't
day,
need
so
to.
just go ahead and mount it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Do you have one of the center mass samples?
Yes. On the promo shelf.
Because I want to ask y'all.
Actually, I
maybe not,
think I have one in here because I don't. On the promo shelf, there's a little business cards sample box on the third shelf down, and it's in the back. There's a whole bunch of them. There's like 6 or 7.
What is it? What does it look like?
but- Well, I'll show you.
Okay. We'll turn that AC on, it's warm in here.
Okay, so, well, you know, I better talk to my partner about it. I don't know if I should really make a decision right now.
okay? Well, what is something that you think your partner would say?
Well, I know he's really conscious about the budget. I kind of wanted something a little nicer, but technically he makes the final decision.
Well, I tell you what.
Okay.
How about we have you seen enough to make a decision though?
I think I have myself, but I still need to talk to my partner.
Well, how about we get the order going? You can talk to him.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, I would. So maybe if he says that, say that's where you're gonna say, well, why don't I go back to the office and get an estimate on paper?
Okay.
Get back. I'll work on it as soon as I get back, and I'll get it to you early this afternoon.
Okay.
And then from there, you can let me know what your partner thinks about the proposal. And I really want to work with you. I'd like to earn your business.
Okay.
So whatever I can do after we get you that estimate to make this happen, just let me know. Okay. So I'll say, well, I would love to say yes right now, but I really need to talk to my partner.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, to tell you what, this is what I'll do.
Okay.
When I get back to the office, I work on an estimate.
Okay.
To get you a number.
Okay.
So that way I can send it to you. You can send it to you can show it to your partner.
All right.
That way y'all can discuss it, and then I'll either give you a call back whenever I feel like you've discussed it with your partner, or you can give me a call back whenever you discussed it with him.
That sounds good. I'd like to do that. And then let's say we do end up going forward with the order. How long does it take?
Where something like this would be digital is far. We would need payment up front, and then
Okay.
with your approval of the proof, and then after that it would be 2 to 3 business days.
Okay, that sounds good. And then do you guys deliver, or do we pick them up? How does that work?
We do a local delivery. There'll be a $10.50 delivery
Okay.
charge.
But let's say this, but for your first order, because you
Okay.
guys are a new client, I'd be happy to bring them out here for free just to show you guys,
Okay.
just to add some, or something like that.
Okay.
So I'd like to, just because I want to really earn your business, I'd be happy to come out here myself and do a free delivery for you guys.
Okay.
Just to kind of sweeten the deal a little bit.
Got you.
Then let's say I say, oh, well, you know, I do want the 3X. If I go with something like this, how long does that take?
Well, for the 3X, since this is a more luxurious card.
Okay.
This one does take about
10
10
business
I was
days.
gonna say that like 10 to 12 business days.
Okay, yeah, and just explain that, it's a special production. We do all of them custom made. So it's going to take about 10 business days, but it's going to be really nice. So just help them understand why it takes so much longer. It's a special production. It takes a little more quality, so we have to take a little longer to produce it.
Right, when you go to Chili's and you order a steak, right?
Yeah.
Versus when you go to Ruth Chris and order a steak.
Yeah.
Quality
And
takes time.
feel the guy, maybe Leon. Like when I talked to him, he sounded like a nice guy. But if he's like you can be humorous with him. Maybe you have to be a little more serious. It kind of depends on what his personality is. But if he seems like a light-hearted guy, maybe you can throw in a joke like that and lighten it up, lighten the mood a little bit. All right, so that you feel confident.
Yeah.
Anything that you're not sure about, he might ask you, that you're thinking right now that comes to mind.
The only thing that I know that he'll ask is pricing, which I'll have to tell him that I have to get back.
Why don't we just make a price right now? So write down in your notebook standard cards, which is like a UV coated. We'll do it for we'll do 49 for 500 minimum order. If he says, well, I only want 250. Say, well, to be honest with you, Leon, we print 500 at a time, so I could make you 250, but it would be the same cost. So why don't you let me get you the 500, and it's going to be the same price as 250, and then it'll last you twice as long, something like that.
Okay.
Say we print all 500 cards on big sheets all at the same time, so we don't really offer that because he's going to ask for a less number. Usually people do. Okay, so 49 and 1,000 we'll do for 69. So you can say, hey, look, Leon, for $20, you can double your order. So if you ask me, in my professional opinion, best value if you could be to do 1,000 for everybody.
Okay.
You could even say something like, it might not be in my best interest because it's going to last you longer, but it is going to be the best value for you, just so you can see that you're being honest with them.
Yeah.
And then, so for the 16-point silk, no spot UV, we're going to do 69 and 79.
69 for 500. 79 for 1,000.
Okay, and then with spot UV, it's going to be $79.99. So we'll show them a sample of each way.
$89,
$99.
$99.
Anything, if he wants to add rounded corners, just add $10 to any of those prices. Just in case they have rounded corners. Actually, add 10 for 500 and 15, or add 20 for 1,000. Add an additional 10 for 500. And an additional 20 for 1,000. Okay, and then if he wants 3X, it's going to be $124.99 for 500. And $179 for 1,000. And then if he wants 3X Supreme or LTD or whatever you want to call it,
3XLT.
tell him that these are, we're going to have to do a custom quote depending on what he wants. Okay, so now you're going to have those prices, but if he still says after you present the prices, well, I need to think about it, then that's when you can say, well, let me go back to the office, put together an official estimate for you, and then you can talk with your partner or your team about it. But if you can, after you show him the price, you can say, hey, with these prices, have you seen, and these samples, have you seen enough to make a decision?
Okay.
And I don't even care if you blow the deal. If you want to lean on him a little bit. We don't know this guy, we've never worked with him before, so if you want to push on him a little and try and get the sale or lose it all in the one meeting, doesn't matter to me. Won't be hurt over it. But it's up to you. You can either, as Grant says, you can crack him over the head and try and get his money, or you can turn it in. You can add time to the deal, and usually when you add time, the more time, the worse. But if you can take time out of the equation and get it done while you're standing there, it's better for everybody.
When am I supposed to go over there?
Whenever he said he didn't care, so we can do it right now. All right, you feeling confident?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got our watch the movie. We did the role play. So here's what we're gonna do next. So take out your phone just so I can show you what's going on. So I want to do vertical video. Okay, so don't do it like this, but if you want to put it in your cup holder or something. So make some notes on another page. Maybe you should go. Let's go back to your office. Okay, so I just sent Marcus out on his challenge, and he should be checking in with you guys shortly. He's going to leave us a quick thought on his before meeting ideas and thoughts, and he's going to check in again after that's over and let us know how it went. So keep an eye on the story, see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Back at it, checking in again, the Friday challenge. Marcus just got back from a sales call, and we're going to jump on to Instagram Live here, and we're going to give them an update as well, so hang tight while we do that. See if I can figure out how to use this camera.
I know, I was having trouble trying to. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there was a photograph.
Live.
Okay. All right, we're back in the dirty kitchen. Marcus is here on the Friday challenge. He's kicking butt, taking names, and he just got back from his sales call, so he's going to give us a rundown and a recap of how it went for him. So let's see what happened.
All right, so I met up with the asset management company. They have a business card already, but they're interested in, I guess, maybe changing up the card, because they had an interest in two of the cards that I brought, which was of a Howard Linen stock and then a raised spot UV. So both something that we can do here. So go ahead and check us out if you ever want to get a card like that made for yourself as well.
And then how did when we prepped for that meeting that you went to today, how did everything go down? Was it as expected, or was it completely different?
It was a little completely different, because I don't know if they told you it was something price-wise that they were conscious with their current printer, but nothing was really spoken of about price whenever I was there. It was more so they were worried about, they wanted the stock, what I'm assuming is that maybe the current printer doesn't have the stock of the card, or maybe it's too expensive for that stock for them.
All right, and then how did we help them out with the quotes? So we gave them a couple different options.
Yes, we quoted them for the three different style cards that they wanted. So they wanted a quote for a raised UV, a regular UV, and then the Howard Linen card.
Cool. Okay, well, so to complete the Friday challenge, what we're going to do is going to put together a YouTube video here. We're going to learn as a team how we do that. We're going to use iMovie, post it to YouTube. So if you want to see the whole video, how it went down, go ahead and check us out on YouTube, The Dirty Kitchen, and we'll get you guys some more cool stuff coming your way. Thanks for joining us on the Alpha Graphics Challenge today, and we'll catch you next week with another quote from the day. Thanks for watching.
Oh, you need me to, do I need to send you those videos?
Well, I'll show you how we do it. So that one's done. Cool. So we're back on YouTube. So they're gonna see. So we did the role play. So I was thinking that there was gonna be price, because that's what the guy told me on the phone, but we showed up and it wasn't anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
But did you think that doing the role play was helpful?
Oh yeah.
Before you went in there?
Yeah, definitely
better than
was.
not doing it, even though it wasn't necessarily the right topic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so what are we gonna have to do to close this deal down, do you think, talking now before it's happened?
I'm probably just gonna have to follow up with them, because I mean they are going through that construction inside the office, so I'm pretty sure they're not really. So I'll probably have to follow up till one of us dies.
Not their main focus.
No, definitely not.
Something they want done.
Exactly, because like I said, the card isn't even for anybody in that office. It's for some guy in New York.
Okay.
So I guess they're just trying to do like a little test run with him, see how that goes, and then maybe they'll get cards for themselves there too.
Awesome. So our goal always is to really do an impressive job on the first one, and then when we do that, they know they've been introduced to the Alpha Graphics experience. And then usually after that, we've won a raving fan customer and people that keep coming back and back because they get what they need, how they need, and when they need it. As you can see right there, that's the laser cut. So thanks for watching. This has been the Alpha Graphics Challenge, first one ever. We're going to finish this off by putting these videos together on the phone, and we're going to post this to YouTube, and that'll complete the challenge. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Alright, how y'all guys doing out there? I'm out in the mobile dirty kitchen, aka the food truck. I am currently on the Friday challenge that Taylor Abbott sent me on. I am at a meeting with a gentleman who's trying to get new business cards. His current printer, the prices are going up. So it's my job here to try to get him over and learn the Alpha Graphics way. So some of the key points of my meeting today will be to gather some information from him, present him with some options, and then also to close the sale. I'll follow up with a video after the meeting to let you know how it went. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm back at the dirty kitchen doing this little video about how the meeting went. I think it went very well. Was able to get some information from the gentleman, and they actually want a quote on a separate card, so I wasn't able to actually close the sale, but hopefully we've got all the right ingredients so we can actually put the bird in the oven and get that process going. Challenge complete. Taylor, thank you for bringing that idea to me and also getting me in that meeting. We hope to have more challenges like that for the dirty kitchen. Thank you, and continue watching.